Part 2, Session 7G. Yes, Color Kingdom, New World Creative Arts. And we are talking about how we's and us's are acquiring wealth of wisdom weaponized. Okay? And we are doing it through our native, natural gifts of Almighty divine grace. We are talking about artistic abilities, aptitudes, anointing, and appointing. That's exactly why I am a Mary Aprendian Artist CHD. And KNWCA is a cash capital currency. You see, it is a rare, rich, royal resource. You see what's happening? We are in the dire straits, under attack, assault, and we are at war. And I have a counter-combative, competitive, cosmic creativity. It's in my artwork. Specimens that are specific, strategic, strict and straight, shooting directly back at the adversaries, alien agents of the angry Anglo-America Al-Qaeda, tissue terrorists. Yes, that's exactly who they are. They hate us overall and in general, in spite of there being a few good or decent great white hope abolitionist-minded men and women. Okay? I'll always give them an honorable salute to protect the innocent at all times. Nevertheless, that's only about 10% to 12% who are redeemed, delivered, and saved. All right? But the rest are good for nothing. That 88 to 90% of what they call Euro-Anglo-Americans are white people, which I don't believe there are any, no more than I believe that there are black people, all right? They are not common anyway, all right? There are some people who are so dark until you may perceive them to be black. But actually they are of the black keys and of the black rays. They are absorbing certain sunshine, sun rays, ultraviolet rays, perhaps gamma rays. Okay? And that gives them this superficial appearance. Okay? And it is most powerful. That's why I call these and us's of the blacks, the blues, and the browns, pigmented people's public populations. Hello, y'all. Now listen up. Now when we get back around to acquiring wealth, we need the tools. Okay? And those utilities, devices, or artworks, art projects that I have invented, originated, and created as a militarized method of making money in a meaningful and merciful manner. But you'll have to open your minds and invest within KNWCA. Download the specimens, the art exhibits. All right? Arm yourselves, because this is how you are going to fight back effectively. What you are going to do is to exercise and execute these eco-energistics. All right? These are energy entities that can counterbalance the imbalances in a dynamic manner. You know what I'm talking about? Listen up and I'll explain it to you. You see, a lot of people think that we need jobs. Okay, in a certain way we do. Some people think that we need more money. In a certain way we do and we don't. But what we are to understand is our deeper inner wealth. It is contained within wisdom. You'll have to be bold and brave to convert it and invert it and bring it up to the top surface to the exposed sunlight, so that the full fruit of your finest labor will bear the blossoming fruit thereof. Soul searching. You see? I've already mined it up to the surface. All it takes is one person, and I am the one. All right? Go to my website and look what I have displayed, ostensibly open to the whole wide world web. Okay? You can come there and you can select, you can collect these capital cash currencies. All right? That's how it is art working together for positive, progressive processes. Likewise, you probably hear all the time so-called black leaders talking about unproductive black males, you know, hanging out on the corners, not doing anything, you know, and all of that. Okay, fine and dandy, but I'm not one of them. I am showing y'all what I have done already successfully. I've been very productive, and I am doing so positively right now as I speak. What I'm doing is carving out as a sculptor. I'm designing. You see, I am manufacturing a certain melanin manifestation through artwork. And I'm talking about some specifics. I'm not talking about the old-fashioned traditions and conventions, still life, and all of that landscape and animals and all of that. No. I am talking about our 21st century cyberspace age, digitized, computerized compositions, because we are dealing with cosmology, chemistry, sciences, and that's why I call them or named them to be dignity, digital, divinity, diamond designs, okay, because they were initiated through my infinite intellectual intelligence, immaculate imagination. You see, that's where everything comes from. I have that natural gift of grace, of Genesis genius. That's something that's beyond my physical body organism. We are talking about something that is spiritual and soulful, something that is deep and profound. I mean, abysmally artistic. Okay, that's what I came here with. called and chosen on this career commission, calling card, to actually be the one as your God-armed barrier. That's something that you have to go by as a rule or ruler, because I have that dynamic balancing of the scales, the musical scales, the notes, the metaphysical musical mediums. Listen to the musical songs played in the background. Those are original theme songs. It is not like the old time school music, you know, the oldest but goodest. It has nothing to do with serenading your mind, feel good stuff. These things are composed specifically to increase your vibration frequency ratio rates and extend and elevate your wavelengths. They are compatible with my voice. Cyber, jazz, blues, rap, hip, and lap. Okay? So don't think that there's any parallel or, what do they say, something that you can compare with. Don't ever form those false ratios with what I'm doing and what other people are doing, talking while they are playing music. No. This is something that I created. Okay, this is my voice, this is my mouth, this is my tone, this is my shade intent, vocabulary. The English spoken words enhanced and elevated to a higher level of conscience. All right, I'm not dealing with your conscious level, nothing on the superficial plane. You see what I'm talking about? I'm going in, looking in with my mind's microscope, and I can see what's out there in the heavens, and I can see nothing but the black keys and of the black rays. Yes, that's my sun god deity, Amun-Ra. We are dealing with rays, energies. Okay, and everything is composed of that. So I understand that spiritually, intuitively, and instinctively. It is not necessarily something you learn in school, at universities, or read in somebody else's book. No, this is inventive, unique, original, spontaneous, at the spirit of the moment, coming to you right now from KNWCA. Listen up and pay close attention. Also, I want you guys to know this. I'm sensitive to the cries and the whining of those who are out there trying so very hard, and they are proclaimed over their talk radio shows. I'm tired of these Negroes. I'm tired of trying to work with blacks. Man, these envious and jealous N-words, they're getting on my nerves, man. I want to go back to Africa. I want to repatriate. Too many of us hate ourselves so bad. There ain't no hope for us. I hear all of that, and they are crying out loud, but they don't understand that's my job. That's why I'm here. I have arrived. And yes, I'm up all night, 24/7 just about. I'll get some sleep. But I'm on my job. I'm doing what I have to do. It's incumbent upon me to do whatever I can. And I mean without excuses and sorry-ass alibis. I have spiritualized all of my sensations. I have concentrated my energies. I don't mess around. I'm celibate. I abstain from all dissipation of my sex, romance, and love energies. So therefore, I can focus on the adversaries, the foreign agents, all of them, and I can take them out and down and cause havoc in their lives. You see what I'm talking about? This is war, baby. Hey, I know what I can do. Y'all talking about it. You bringing these intellectuals on and talking about the mind and what blacks can do and all of that. But most of those motor mouths don't even believe it. Because when they meet somebody like me, oh man, you got a problem. You got sick, need some help. You know, that's a Negro. If I was Sarah Susan said it, I'll tell you what you are. But I don't use that word, the N-word. Okay? Simply go to hell. Now, listen up for the next session. We're going to have a little fun and humor next. Stay up and be in tune and in touch.